guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. My name is CJ. If you are not new, hey girl, hey guy, welcome back. Today's video I have a special guest, my friend.
Hey.
So yes, one of my best friends is in town, Miss Favor. Actually, I call her no to be precise. She is here in ABJ, and I feel like we should have like a little story time of how we met. I need to do this with the rest of my best friends, but for her, we're going to start with her. How we met. Can you remember?
All I know is that.
No, don't start now. But wait, can you remember like
How we
your
met?
Yes, yeah.
All I can remember is drama.
Drama.
Drama. It was dramatic.
It was a drama. Yes. So we're going to get into that tea, and we're going to be talking about it. I'm going to start with my own perspective, how we met, and then she will take us on from there. We're just going to share our own how we became this soulmates now.
Two beautiful people.
Yes. Let's take it back down to 2014. So the thing was, I just got admission into school.
No, it was 2013.
It's 2013. No, it was 2014 because in 2014 was when I got diploma. 2013 was diploma. 2014 was admission.
Okay.
So 2014 I just got admission. I was doing diploma in my first year in school. So when I got a real admission into university, I decided to find a roommate. So I went back to Lagos, which is where I stay, and I had this secondary school classmate who I was just talking to. I was just talking to her and say, oh my god, you remember now? See, all my friends.
Oh my god.
See, I'm the only one that has the memory for every single person. You guys, Jovita Nonso, I said Jovita Nonso, Jovita Divine, Truth. I remember everybody's story.
But my memory fails me a lot of times.
Yes.
Like I'm terrible. It's
Yes,
not even a
it's
joke.
bad. It's very, very bad. But I always say we are I believe that friendships are people are destined to meet each other. And in my case, I say this to all my friends, my best friends. I say it all the time. I always say we were fated to be friends. I know it might sound cringy, cheesy. Somehow someone will be like, girl, not really. I'm like, okay. But so I went to my secondary school friend, back to the story, and I told her that I was looking for a roommate. Should we call her name? Let us call her BC.
Okay, that's if you won't be confusing, but okay.
Let's just call her A. Let's just call her A. So I told A that I was looking for a roommate, and she told me, oh, I have someone that I know someone who stays close to me, and she has a friend that got admission to your school, and apparently they were friends at the time. So I now met her. So when I met her, I was not meeting her to be her friend. I was meeting her to meet her friend. Does that make any sense? So the friend will call her as what? B. So her friend, which was her close friend at the time.
See, let me chip in that this world is very small. See, I mean, like very small. The way we were,
it's making sense now. I know.
Yeah.
I knew that it was going to be very interesting. So, I met her to introduce me to her friend so that we could be roommates. So I met her friend B, and apparently me and her friend kicked off a friendship,
a bestie kind of friendship
while they were still besties. So our relation,
like that is the key word. I was to introduce her,
yes,
to my own bestie.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like, you, my friend, please introduce my friend to your bestie.
Exactly.
Do you understand? But yeah, and then they left me and became besties.
So let's say that let's take our time. Let's take our time. So at this point, she wasn't yet. You have not got admission into school. Yes. So she was still at home. So we came down to school, and me and the so-called friend became besties.
Yeah. So you and B became besties.
Yeah. So we became close, and then forward 1 year later, a couple months later. Before then, I was still hearing about her because I knew her, or at least I spoke to her because she was the one that introduced me to this person. But we didn't have any relationship whatsoever, no relationship at all.
Yeah.
So the next year, she comes down to my school. She got admission into my school, And then she came down because they were supposed best friends. And they came down together. And I don't even know what happened, but this girl just hated me.
The reason why I came and come on, I don't know you. I introduced you to my bestie.
Yeah.
I'm here to take my bestie back. Do you understand?
Technically.
I'm not a soft, take it easy.
At all. She's a jealous friend. You see?
Please bring my friend back. So I wanted the attention of my friend for myself. Do you understand? I wanted my friend back. All the gist I've been hearing about you, it's time for us to see it in real life and gist about it. Do you get that kind of
but the gist, were they good or bad?
I see. Was everything joined together?
Okay.
Sketchy.
It was sketchy. So basically, she had her own opinions about me based on what my so-called bestie had told her. So she came down to school and we were now staying together. So as we're staying together,
this life, if your parents send you somewhere, please, are you listening to me? Pack your load and stay there because a lot of drama I would have avoided in this my life for Nitori Olorum. Let me put some Yoruba inside.
I swear.
But unless my parents told me to stay, and she said to stay with my bestie,
her bestie,
and her friend. Do you understand?
I was the side chick there.
Like child. When she was supposed to go to school and be somewhere.
But then she was in our
place.
But then she came to us and then we were now staying together. And together, of course, a lot of drama ensued.
The love from me to her was high. The love from you to her was high. Then the love from me to you then was like almost non-existent, right?
At all. It did not exist at all. It was
just staying in the same room and we can laugh and vibe about some things. But when it comes down to like the real thing, it's like, bye everybody to your tent or Asia.
Yes. So then I don't think we have to go into the story, but then there was a lot of drama and then
life happened.
I think I first left. I left the place.
Yeah, she left the house.
Yeah, I left the house, and then when I left the house, I don't know what happened between her and her ex-bestie. That's a story I think I'm not sure I want people of the world to know, but me too. I'm not sure.
But the roundabout of this Shaki now and Pomo and discussion that we just had, discussion that just what I was trying to say is that something happened. She left. Something happened. I now left. Then we now reconnected in a different
environment, a healthy environment.
Exactly. So, but no, it was rocky. Even when we had left, no.
We've got in love.
You should be thanking God I love you.
You see, see. It was this thing I'm saying now. Why am I stuttering? This thing we're saying now is actually pretty. It's funny in our heads. I wish you can actually embody the vision to you guys to see how crazy it was. Actually, a long story, and it was a very dramatic and funny one because so many people were involved.
I think that is why it's funny to both of us because it's like we
can remember
what exactly happened there. They're like dramas that we really shake your head.
But the OGs know. They know. As they're watching, they're like, girl. So
I hope we've been able to like pass across that vibe and message to you guys.
Well, you get shot. So after that, we now met up in a healthier
environment.
I don't even know what happened from there, sir.
And we continued with life now, became more closer friends. But see, it was rocky because I'm like, there's certain things that are like very difficult for me to deal with, and then she would do it and then be looking at my facial expression just to catch me. Back then, I don't know if my face is still as expressive, but back then,
let me say,
if I don't like something,
And there was this thing Nonso used to do. She basically smelled like Nonso's olfactory sense.
My nose is very sensitive.
It's very, very, very strong at that time. Now it's not like that, but at that time it was extremely strong, and she was like, Nonso literally smells. She literally smells everything.
Like if you put pepper, or if you put, let me say, you put something like vegetable or crayfish, I can smell that. And if you put garlic, I can smell that. Yeah, there's garlic.
She was easily repulsed to so many things that were not. At that point, I felt like you shouldn't be.
I'm still coming from my mommy house. They were petting me.
So at this point, this particular story is actually a very funny one because our third friend was in between. So Nonso said I should cook Indomie. And Nonso, our dear Miss Favor, at that time doesn't like crayfish. And for some reason, the Indomie was not like, it was plenty. I don't even know why we're eating so much plenty Indomie at that day.
Because we were much. And you know, school life.
That
we were happy that year there was noodles.
But we were cooking so much, and I just felt like this Indomie is not good. We didn't have onion. I think the Indomie just didn't have so many things. That it was just crayfish. Plain. It was just plain. So I just felt like, okay, fine. Let me just add crayfish to it so that you know when you want to boost it, spice it up. And then she has been doing this thing before.
After I said don't put crayfish.
No, I right now I don't know if I remember, but one of them, I know she doesn't like. I know that things like that used to. Yes, get on her and irritate on her nerves. But at that time, at the same time, she knows that I wasn't doing it because I wanted to irritate her. I just wanted to make the food spicy. But the funny thing was that before then,
let me chip in something. She said she wasn't doing it to get on my nerves or anything. But why would you drop down the food and look at my face to get a reaction?
Okay, yes, that makes sense.
Do you understand? You mean like yes, you were like targeting. I want to see what you can do. I put crayfish.
No.
Fight me.
No, see the thing. Whenever I cook at something at that time, because we were in another friend's house, I think. Whenever we cook something at that time, she had this like. Because at that time she wasn't close. She was closer to me, but she wasn't close to the other friend. As she was just in the middle. Yeah. Do you understand? So whenever she has this bad, I don't want to call it bad habit, but she just easily smells. And when she smells something, she will not scrunch her face like, what's this rubbish you're giving me? She had this like it was just there, and she did. She was. I felt like she was doing it without knowing at this point because she was anything you give her, anything.
It's a lie. I don't believe. If it doesn't feel pleasant to my nose, that's different.
So at that point, before anything that you just get, the first thing was bad.
For me, their food there's never enough salt.
Not that you even mentioned it. At this point again, Nonso was you can't please her. Another thing again, you couldn't please her at that time. So if you cook food, either the salt is not good, is not enough, or the maggi is not enough, or this one. It's not that you're saying too much salt. No, so then tell them how you used to eat plenty salt.
Like they will cook fish and I'll go and
sprinkle salt on it. But now she's not doing fit farm, but it's fine. It's fine, we love her like that.
How big I am. Bold and beautiful.
We have to chip that in. Commercial break. But so yeah, everything you give her, she just had her own opinions and reservations about it, and she would literally scrunch her face. So it was getting on my nerves. If you don't want to eat somebody's things, then just do it yourself. So at that point,
I didn't say I was not doing it myself.
No. I'm saying like at that particular
that day,
back to the story. That was why when I made that food, and I just knew that because she's been doing it before, and again we were still trying to tiptoe around each other. So when she just did that and smelled the food, oh my god.
It was dramatic.
It was so dramatic.
I don't.
She's so bad. And after that, what now happened? How do we not get closer?
I see. Truthfully, when we were living together. So definitely there's bound to be that understanding when you girls are open to it. Whatever that problem we had with food, we were open to becoming friends when we had that discussion.
Yeah.
You get? So we were living together and we were open to becoming friends. So we got to understand ourselves.
Understanding what the other person doesn't like,
that kind of thing, and dealing with it. So we still have our ups and downs, Most times you want your friends to be like this, but they can't exactly give you that vibe and stuff. It's friendship stuff. Even family go through stuff like that. So yeah, we just got stronger basically after all of those
drama. But so you have 3 best girls. So out of them, who is your best friend? Who is not best friend because they are all your best friends, but like who is your favorite? There has to be like high rank all of us on the spot.
Shit. I feel like everybody's like in the same spot. I feel like everybody's really on the same spot for me. Like on the same. Maybe if I'm with. No. I feel like everybody's really on the same spot for me. If I was to choose, I'd probably choose Divine because Divine is the most unproblematic of all my friends. No, she's like one of my unproblematic friends, that kind of thing.
So you're saying I'm problematic?
Yes. How can you You're the number one in the problem.
Am I problematic, ladies
Yes, so
and gentlemen?
please, yes, in the comment section.
But you know what's funny? Even if I accept, they always say I'm dramatic. CJ is dramatic. I'm the drama queen, but at the same time, I'm still their favorite. They don't want to say it now. They don't want to say it on
dragging it
camera.
from us. I've taught my favorite is dragging it.
Because I know the heart of a man or the heart of a woman in this case, and I know them. So they will say, "Oh, CJ, but I'm the one that spiced it. I'm the spice of your life."
My game's up.
You know, that's it. But say the truth. Tell them I'm the spice. Anyways, guys, ignore this drama and not see myself here. Okay, guys, yes, that is it for our friendship story, how we met, and I hope this video was enjoyable at the very least. If you did like it, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, tell me how, like, just me, what was your first experience with your friend, like your first meeting, how did you guys meet, your best friend, how did you guys meet? Just me, tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. No, say anything you want to say here.
Simple, like, comment, and share.
Yeah, do the same thing. And again, don't forget to do what? To tell a friend, to tell somebody, to tell somebody. To do what? I can't hear you. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Why are they cows in the front?
They did it to me. Niggas exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle of this bullseye.
Jesus, we're doing this again.